So they decided to go weak side there. They offloaded it cleanly. Emily, 2 nice cutbacks, went through the tackles of Fairmont State. Kick is up. That kick is good, and that's number 7 on the kick, and that's Amanda Tondon. So, real quickly, it's 7-0.
Yeah, so Fairmont State, I believe, is a last-minute addition to this. They're also representing the Allegheny Rugby Union. They were, we were expecting to see Teal here, which was able to make it after 4 months of being in existence, which is saying quite a bit under their coach, Evan Gruber. Not quite sure what happened that they had to pull out. It could have been a numbers issue for today. And that ball goes down to number 7, Tiffany Williams, who does the offload.
The number 11, boy, she's tiny, that number 11.
Lacey Claypool. That can make a difference, being that small.
There we go. Gonna go here weak side, on the far side of the pitch. Trying to offload, intercepted her by number 4. She was anticipating that. Nice play there by Lauren Lafco. Slipping the tackle. They got numbers to the out to the left.
And if they
5 out to number 7. It looks like, 7 decided to offload it to 2. And 2 is Horse Collider, good tackle on the near side of the pitch. And they're in possession, though. Going weak side again. That's out to number 6. And she's still stays in bounds. Usually they should maintain the ball, and they do. You got numbers to the right.
Usually you want to encourage the player to make that pass, but if I were she, I would have just kept on going because I think she could have put the points on, which number 11 just did.
No,
that's
4.
Haley Schultz.
That was 4. Lauren Lafka. Oh, did she dish it off to her?
You've got the binoculars, so I'll take your word over mine.
She's running right here. I think it was number 4 I saw go in there.
Okay.
And the kick is up, and it's good, and that was by number 7 on the conversion, Amanda Tondon.
So 3.5 minutes into this, and we've got the lead of 12-0 with York leading Fairmont State.
So York College getting ready to kick it back to Fairmont State University from Fairmont, West Virginia. Kick is 10 into space, into the hands of number 15. I think it was 15. At the base of the ruck. Now trying to get out down the line. They're taken by 11. Good tackle by York College, and nice play, hopped right over, and then not releasing the ball on the tackle. It's Fairmont State, and we got a penalty here. That's going to be taken by Lauren Lafco, scrum half. Looks like they're going to have the front row to the left and the backs out right. Gonna try to get it down the line. Number 7, she's gang tackled there by Fairmont State. And they need to get out and defend. Number 5 to number 3 to number 2 down the sideline, keeping it in bounds. A little fake to the inside, taking it to the outside, and York College is going to touch it down again for another try, and that's Allison Schaefer on the score. And York is making it easy for their kicker. Every try has been right underneath the post. I think we're going to have a different kicker. And that kick is good. And that was Haley Schultz on the conversion, I believe. I think it was number 11. Let's see what we got here. No, that was Lauren Lafco with the kick. So we're 21-0 here, Dave.
The referee on this game, Mark, by the way, is Gray O'Dwyer.
Gray O'Dwyer. There we go. Nice kick, good catch. Got some room to run. Nice open field tackle there by York. And losing possession of it, and she's letting it play there. She's using her hands, which she shouldn't. dug out of there by, and now she said,
Grace saw that and said, back 10.
Back 10 and with the ball again, and that's number 3, Ashley Arena, getting ready to put it in to get it started. Numbers out left, 4 to 1 to 5 to number 7 with a nice move, and she's going to offload it and give her friend a try, and that's number 6.
Who is Brianne
Wheatley with the try.
So wow, this is reminiscent of the first game
it
we
is.
saw, and I think it looks like the point differential is probably going to be even greater if they can keep it up.
Yep.
With I'm sure if they play the clock wisely, this will be the end of the half.
Right.
To give them 28-0 if she makes
a kick.
She
does. Nice kick there on the conversion.
Looks like Gray's going to let them handle.
So that was Amanda Tondon on the kick. She's got a nice foot. I got to give her some props here too, Dave. She had a try on her own.
Yeah.
She decided to let Brianne get on the board. And the referee letting them play, so I think this will be the next stoppage will be the half. It's all York in this match. Fielded there by number 12. Offloads it, about forward pass, and that should be the half.
That's it.
That is. So with the first half in the book, it's been all York College, 28-0.
Yeah, and one of the big struggles that Fairmont is going to have that we were touching on just at the beginning of this game is they're here with 8 players. I mean, they can bring 12, but just having one on the sidelines as a reserve it's really going to test them and see what they can do. Now, I was at a tournament a couple of weeks ago for the select side 7s where Ohio came into that with only a few more players than they needed, and they actually carried the whole thing. But it's going to be a big challenge here for Fairmont State, and when you're down 28-0, those players are going to be tired. But they've got to show the dedication that they have it to try to close that gap.
Dave, looks like the sun's trying to come out here. I checked earlier what the weather looked like, and it looked like it was going to clear up today.
That's good.
It's not going to be real warm, though. But I think we're going to hit about 55. I think tomorrow is going to be a nice day, though.
55 is a great temperature to be playing this game in series, because typically you associate 7s, at least in our part of the country, with summer. And playing those 7 minutes in 85-degree weather with a humidity at 60-70%, that is just a very taxing experience on the players. So this is actually probably pretty comfortable for them.
Absolutely.
The one thing that we have seen in all of the games so far is, even surprisingly not so much in this one, but there's a lot of sloppy ball handling, which makes you wonder if the dampness on the field is making the ball slippery to carry. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. And certainly if the sun can come out and dry up the field and dry off the ball, that would be great for these players.
So we're getting ready to start the second half here. This is our 3rd match of the day. As we mentioned before, there's going to be 4 matches played on field number 1 today, and I believe the same amount on field number 2. Streaming you live, though, on field number 1, and we got Fairmont State getting ready to get this second half started down 28-0. Uphill battle for them this second half. Kick goes off the leg of the York player and then picked up on the sideline there by number 1. And that's Emma Gilroy. And Emma's going to try to take it to the house. Is she going to make it?
Eluding 2 players so
nice.
Far.
What a great offload there.
3, Ashley Arena, and there she is. She's in the try zone.
Ashley Arena.
Puts it down and gets the 5.
Good communication there by the York players. I'm sure that Emma knew that Ashley was right on her tail because she was in control. She saw herself going down, made the spinning little pop pass there, Dave, and Ashley hustling down the field. What you want to try to do in rugby, whether it's 15 or 7s, you want to be catching that ball at full speed, which they did. Yeah. So the conversion was no good.
Lauren Lapka trying for that, but it didn't happen. So now we're at
33.
33 nothing.
33 nothing. So Fairmont's just trying to hang in there, and you know what? Still a good experience. No matter what happens today, you know you're playing for the championship of the National Small College Rugby Organization.
Yeah.
Let's go about Lauren Lafco getting ready to put it back in. Goes 10, found some green space. Back inside the 22, trying to pick it up, number 9 for Fairmont.
Yeah, that's
kicks it away.
Being picked up by who?
It's number 2.
Allison Schaefer.
Allison with some move.
Some red.
Little swivel hips there. Nice offload.
And there she goes.
Number
there she
6.
goes again. Number 6, Brianna Wheatley.
Brianna Wheatley with the try.
And she puts it on. So now we're at 38-0 with 5 minutes to go.
I'll tell you what, every try that York has scored has been underneath the post, except for the previous one.
And there's another one.
And Lauren Lafco, I think her leg might be getting tired. Got a good crowd gathering here today, Dave. 2 long days, full days of rugby.
Good to see all of the people traveling out here to watch this, coming from all over.
We
do see some local faces down here as well. I saw at least one of the California men's players down here to root on his team, his female teammates.
And we're getting ready to restart it. Ball kicked. Trying to scoop it up on the near sideline there. Goes into touch. And it's going to be a line out to Fairmont State. Nope.
No.
Did they change it now?
Like she.
There we go. The referee got her straightened out. Line out there to Fairmont State. Ball has to be thrown right down the center of the tunnel. If not, it would be an infraction. And it's stolen there by York. On the side, they got numbers. Offload to 6, back to 5. 5 can get it way out to 10.
Number 10's going to take it in. There she goes. That's Melissa Robertson. And
Melissa with the try.
Again, just being able to take advantage of that wide open space. When she got the ball, all she really had to do was just charge, because there was no way they were going to be able to close that. So now what? 43-0.
And Lauren with the kick. Lauren.
That one looked good.
Nope. To the right. To the right. So we still have 3 minutes to go in this match, and it's been all York College. Sometimes you're going to have that, Dave. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear eats you.
Yeah. And for both teams, these final 3 minutes are just going to feel very long, because one knows they've got it and one knows they can't get it, and so that's a lot of time to just try to maintain the status quo.
Kicked again. Picked up cleanly this time, and trying to gain some space there is number 9, a little stiff arm. Good tackle, though. Good tackle there by Emily Clinton. She stayed on it.
Stephanie
and then
Lambert
steals the
run.
ball.
Number 5 breaks out and stays
Good tackle,
in.
Stays in, sets it cleanly there. Number 11. Not releasing on the tackle. Has to rule away on the tackle, and Fairmont State didn't do that, so they're retreating 10. Lauren Lafco getting ready to put it in after she fixes her hair. It's important she keeps that hair in a bun. There we go. Out to 5. 5 to 11. Way out there's number 2. 2's having a nice match. Can she offload it to 11? And she did. And we got a knockout. Couldn't be handled there by Melissa Robertson. And now the clock continues to tick away. So, Dave, 3 matches into this, we've had 2 runaways and 1 nicely contested match. There we go. Getting ready to put it in is Fairmont. Pops out. They lose it. Decided to go to the weak side here.
And again, same
offload
thing's
to
going
11.
to happen.
Oh, 11
She
with
has
a
got
nice
the gap.
cutback, and she
She's
has
just
the
able to
speed.
go.
And that's Haley
Haley
Schultz
Schultz.
with the try.
So it should be 48.
48. 48 to 0 right now. And the kick sails to the right. You know what, Dave? If I was York, I'd kind of take my time getting the ball up here and walk it up and let the time kick away.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to tell the referee what to do, but if I was the referee, I'd look at the clock, and I think I'd blow this game up before they even try to get another kickoff.
Yeah,
And it looks like York is doing just that. She's letting them play. Kicked, bobbled there, knocked it on, and I think that's going to be it.
that's it.
So her third match is in the books. It was all York College winning this contest 48-0 over Fairmont State. And we'll be back shortly for our fourth match of the day. referee's playing advantage. And Ursinus inside of 15 meters, trying to get their first try of the match. Offload is sloppy, but Mark Seaton calls offsides on Simpson College. Let the advantage play there. But there was no advantage gain, and now number 2, I think, is going to take a quick penalty. Gets it out, but nobody supports her on the left. It's number 4 cutting it back, trying to get it into the try zone. And numbers out here to the right, trying to go weak side. 2 out to 3. 3 likes to keep the rock. She tries to get it out, but doesn't. And the referee's playing advantage again, so we have another penalty. So less than a minute to go, and let's see if Ursinus can knock the door down. Get a try here, Dave. Get back in this match.
They really need to do it because then they would really have the momentum going here into the half. They've come a lot. They've covered a lot of territory so far in this last drive.
Yeah, they've been aided by penalties, and we got Simpson College. You got to retreat. They got to have their toes behind the line there. We got number 7. Rebecca Kane going to put it into play. We got players splitting the pitch, both sides. The 5 to 2, and 2 mishandles it. Playing the advantage. We're going to have a knock on. So that opportunity there. The sign is called. And Mark will let him have one more set piece here. It's going to be a scrum down to Simpson College.
What they'll probably want to do is just get that and then
try to kick it out.
Kick it out.
Run it down. They got room there. Nice pass, but mishandled there. We got a knock on, and I think he's letting it play. So we might have one more opportunity for Ursinus here. And again, the referee is the official clock, even though the clock that's on the near side of the pitch is saying 7 minutes has expired. It's up to the referee to determine his 7 minutes. So Ursinus with the put in. Ball pops out. They got somebody to the left. She has a try. She can beat one tackle. She cannot. Good tackle. Nice open field tackle. Picking up at the base of the ruck. Offloading to the left, and sloppy play here. And they managed to keep it in. Going down the sideline, but out of bounds, and that should be it.
Yep, there we go. So Ursinus rather had a chance to try to put some desperately needed points on the board because they're down not a tremendous amount here. 12-0 is nothing. Is not a blowout by any
just 2 tries
means.
But that being said,
just being stopped when they had it going is just going to mean a lot.
They had their chances right there. They had their chances, and just really sloppy ball handling did them in there. So this match is getting out of control here. So it's 12-0 in favor of Simpson College as we're getting ready for the to 5, but it's a bad pass there. A little sloppy all of a sudden. But in possession, though, is Simpson. They got numbers out here to the right. And we have a penalty.
I'm not sure who number 5 is because she's not on our list under that jersey number. So
and we got number 4.
We don't give her credit. It's just because we don't know who she is.
Right. We got number 4. Hattie on a quick penalty, heads-up play.
And she puts. That's her second try of the morning.
Second try of the morning, and Simpson College on the board right away. And one thing here in 7s, a little bit different than your 15s, you see a lot of players taking the quick penalty, getting in possession, kicking through the mark, and just taking it on their own. And that kick is good. In 7s, that quick penalty can be very effective, as we just saw there.
Right.
In 15s, sometimes it's just not a smart play because it's very seldom does something happen on a quick penalty.
And I think it's just by the nature of backs to just be more likely to do that. Who's handling that kick again? That's number 8, Shannon Wirtz.
Her sinus
is breaking
through there, trying to make something happen, and somebody should be there, and they are. Oh, it pulls right over it, and we're going to have a penalty there. First of all, she just went right over the ruck, but then she fell to the ground, which you can't play the ball on the ground. You got to be on your feet. Quick penalty taken, trying to sneak through there. Good tackle again, but her sinus is knocking on the door. People out left lose it on the base of the ruck, and we got a penalty. Oh, we got a knock on instead. So the ball's knocked on there by her sinus. So just when it looked like her sinus was going to make something happen, they get a knock on there, results in a turnover, and now Simpson College in possession.
Every time they seem to get the momentum, something like this happens. So they're looking at a deficit of 19 points right now.
All put in by Simpson, trying to dig it out of there, and they do. See, they got some numbers out here. Nice slippage there on the tackle, and now she's heading down the sideline.
She's trotting off.
Oh, she's going to score easily now. They're not going to get her.
She's the one whose jersey's not on here.
Okay.
I'll check with the Hattie Lichty rooting section. See if they know who that is.
We got to find out who that is. That girl's on the pitch there, and she's making stuff happen. So just like that, it's 24-0, and we're trying to find out who she is. She's the mystery player. And that kick is right down Broadway.
We could call her Madam X, and that would be
there
a good definition, good nickname for her today.
Hold on. Confirmation, number 5 is see what the referee is calling there. There was a knock on her sinus. We're going to have a scrum down to Simpson College, and they're knocking on the door. Have a commanding lead right now, Dave, 26-0. They came out in the second half and added on. Caught her sinus on their heels.
Yeah, it's amazing how lopsided a lot of these games have started to turn today.
Yep. One thing in 7s, you can't take a couple minutes to get going. You got to come on. You got to be ready to play. We have another penalty against her sinus. Quick take there by Simpson, knocking on the door. Caught up in a ruck there. The ball is right there at the base of the ruck. Pop pass out and losing possession of it. And we got another whistle here. It looks like we might have another penalty on her sinus. And it looks like they're sending somebody off with a yellow card. I don't know what took place there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yep. She got a yellow card for something. I couldn't see what she did. So
So that's
Versailles is going to have to back it up 10. They're going to have to play a player down.
for the remainder of the
Oh,
game.
no, now she's coming.
No, is
No.
this just the sub?
Oh, no, now we got
Okay.
another person
Yeah,
coming off.
I-
So they're down a player.
Did you
Penalty
see
here.
him raise the
Quick
card?
penalty. And number 3 takes the ball on the penalty, slips the tackle, touches it down,
Caitlin Major.
and that's a try for Caitlin Major. And that score's now 31-0. Didn't see what she did over there,
Yeah.
but obviously she got a yellow card. And
That's-
that kick is good, and it's 33-0, and time is winding down.
And being down one player for the remaining minute, well, with what, about a minute 30 on that clock whenever he sent her off, that's going to be a factor here. The game is certainly pretty much decided by then, but it's just not necessary to have something like that happen.
Well, again, scooping it up on the sideline is number 7 for
Emma
Simpson
Johansson.
College, and Emma is in for the try.
I think is that her second today? So, but they're going to walk away with this 38-0 win.
A thing when you get the yellow card and you go down a player on 15s, you can make up for it. You're down 15-14. The difference in space with 15 players opposed to 7 is tremendous. So you go down a player in 7s, you're really putting yourself in a disadvantage.
Yeah, because that's a lot of territory to cover by 7 people, let alone when you're down to 6. So
this one is in hand too. So we have it. Simpson College 38, Versailles College 0 in this match. You know, unfortunately, it's been all Simpson. Nice kick. Bounces into space. Nobody doesn't seem to want to pick it up, and she picks it up there on the sideline. Nice pickup. Good tackle there by the Simpson girls.
I almost thought Caitlin Major was just going to be able to pick the ball up and go in.
Yep. And we have Versailles in control and trying to release the ball, and I think she's going to be called for a penalty for not releasing the ball. Number 4, when you're tackled, you got to release it, and I'm wondering what they're going to do here. She taps it, kicks it, and it goes into touch, and that should be it.
That's it.
So this match is on the board, and it's Simpson College 38, Versailles College 0, a convincing win there by Simpson College. And we'll be back shortly for our next match.